Hello engineers, welcome to GAL Consult. Today's tutorial is all about electrical accessories. As I've already explained, accessories in building services can be categorized in two ways. We have the high power accessories and the low power accessories. Switches and sockets, which can also be called a receptacle or an outlet, are the high power accessories, while service outlets, which include CCTV, intercom, sound and home audio system, are the low power accessories. As the name implies, they are devices used in breaking and controlling an electrical circuit. They are majorly used for lighting system. Switches in building services engineering can be classified in different ways. We can classify them based on ways, where we have a single way switch which controls only one point at a time. A point in electrical design means either a lighting circuit or an electrical equipment. Two-way switch, which control 2 points at a time, and the intermediate switch, which are used along with a two-way switch to control more than 2 points, even up to 4 points. They can only be found in industrial and commercial apartments. They do not have an on and off markings, as they can only be used along the circuit. We can also classify switches based on the gang. I mean the number of switches in a single plate. We have a one gang switch, which has only a single control in the plate. We have the two gang switch, which has two control on the plate, and a three gang switch with three control on the plate. Generally, we do combine the gangs and the ways while describing a switch. Thus, we can say one gang two-way switch, or you say two gang one-way switch, etc. Although the ways can only be induced from the way the switch has been connected to the circuit. We can also classify switches based on the poles, where we can only have the single and double pole switch. The single pole switch, which is the general purpose switch, I mean the one we mostly see in our apartments, which are of two wiring systems or sometimes three when connected to the earth, whereas the double poles, which commonly serve industrial purpose, they are of four wiring system, I mean two live terminal and the earth. They are only used for high power appliances. Thus, they can only be rated for 30 ampere or above. We can still classify switches based on the styles, where we have a toggle, dimmer, sliders, rockers, and push button switches. Other types of switches include a switch fuse, which mainly serves as protection in heavy equipment. We still have the contactor, which are used in the control unit of elevators because of the large current they can hold. Switch can also be classified either plate, I mean flush mounted, and ceiling switch. The ceiling switch are the hanging types of switch. This includes the bed switch for bed lamps. We also have the rotary switch for voltage stabilizers and the bell push switch, which open and close for short period of time. They are majorly used for electrical bulbs. Socket, also known as receptacle or outlet, are devices that connect electrical equipment to the power supply. They can be floor mounted, wall, furniture, or ceiling mounted. The 6 types of sockets we have in building services are: 1. Single socket, which can be a 13 amp or a 15 amp socket. We still have a double socket of 13 amps and 15 amps varieties. We also have a power socket, which are used in places where motors can be found, such as the kitchen, bathrooms, etc. They are designed to handle a higher voltage. Thus, they are being rated for 20 amps, 30 amps, etc. The 4th is the weatherproof socket, which are any of the 3 mentioned, but are built with robust ingress protection to withstand water and dust. They are to be planned for corridors, outdoors, and kitchen while designing. The 5th is the 3-phase socket, which are mainly designed to handle 3-phase load, such as the welding machine, drilling machine, etc. Their current ratings actually depends on the load. The last of them all is the UPS socket, which is designed for computer loads. Smart sockets, I mean sockets that have been automated. USB socket, ground fault circuit interrupter socket, and the arc fault circuit interrupter socket are now widely available in the market. Electrical standards specify that the maximum number of receptacles recommended for a 20 amp circuit is 10 and 16 units for a 30 amp circuit. Socket distribution is mainly based upon furniture and client demand, although some engineering standards still prevails. This includes the maximum distance between a socket is 6 meters and 4 meters in rooms and interior areas. We have 2 methods of circuiting any electrical appliances. We have the radar, which is the most commonly used techniques, and the ring circuit wiring method. For the radar circuit wiring method, a single cable will transmit the power from one point to another. But for the ring circuit wiring method, the load is evenly split across 2 directions and are later connected to form a loop. This method is economical and with better efficiency. Hope you find this tutorial helpful. Comment below please, and don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really makes my day. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time.